what's happening? Hey, let's jump right into the show, man. Let's jump right into the topics we talking about today. We'll see you have a running game this year. Will Colorado run that ball and really run it? Now, don't be no talk. Be about that running action. Year 3 for Coach Prime it should be real good. Year 3 should be real good. And then y'all, Prime is building for the future right now. He's building for the now and the future all in one. Then our DBs and wide receivers. Y'all, are they the best in the Big 12? Right now, are they the best in the Big 12? And then will Coach Prime get his second Heisman winner and third for CU? Can we pull off another Heisman winner? Can we pull it off? I think we can. And it's going to be an option there for us to do it. And then we're going to end it with, are we elite or close to it? Like, are we elite or close to it? If you haven't subscribed to Life and Football, this channel right here, please do so. And later today, I'm going to come on with my NFL segment. Then if you haven't subscribed to College Football with Colin Moore, please do so. And Texas Football with Colin Moore, please do so. But let's jump right into it. We'll see you have a running game this year. Will we actually run the ball? Because we've been hearing that we was going to run the ball from quite some time. Quite some time we have been hearing that we're going to run the ball. And then it won't go that way. But was it by design that we really didn't run the ball? Was it by design that we did not run the ball? Because you had a Shador that needed to be put up there at the highest height of elite quarterbacks. So you had to let Shador do what Shador do. Coach Prime knew that he could throw, so we got some nice wide receivers. Both years we had nice wide receivers. Both years we will have wide receivers that end up on an NFL team. So that's going to be back-to-back years with NFL wide receivers. Did we have any NFL O-linemen? We did not. Well, we might this year. But that first year, we did not have any O-linemen make it to the NFL. And this year, we got a possibility. Justin Mayer could be a possibility to make it into the NFL with being on the draft. He could make it in that draft. I don't know, but he could. So we're going to see how that thing go. I think since we have it the way we have it this year, with no Shador, with no Travis, we should run it. We should run it. Now, I keep telling y'all, I'm not going to count K Salt to our run stats, which he will be running, but I'm not going to count him to our run stats because I want the running back running it. I want a running back or many running backs to give me at least 75 to 95 yards a game. At least one of them to do that. Or if we're going to do a total, like put them all in a bundle, I need us to clear at least 120. We got at least to clear 120. So will we really run that ball this year? Will all be determined by, you could say the O-line, but I think it's going to be more so determined by our personnel. Like, not just the O-line, but you don't have a Shador, you don't have a Travis, so that means you pretty much gotta run it. Like, I don't know if y'all realize this, but we was playing, Shador had ended up getting hurt. It was either the Washington game or Utah, Washington. He really didn't play that much. One of them games. No Washington State, but maybe it's just Washington State. But Pat Shermer had started running the ball. We went to running it. Like, we really went to running it. So I was like, why they didn't do that when Shador was in? Because he ended up getting hurt that game, Washington State. Yep. Why we didn't just try to run it like that then? I know you don't want to just run it in smash mouth. Running in smash mouth. You trying to win, but I don't know, man. I'd have tried to force that thing. Like, we gonna try to force that thing. If I gotta put my third string old D lineman in, they got a little power. My third string old line or D line, we coming. So I don't know how it's gonna be. You just want it to be in that manner where we got a real run game. Like, I really want to get out there and see the running backs toting it. I really want to see the running backs get out there, DH running, Hood running, Michael running, Charlie O running. I'm trying to think who else we got. I think that's it. But we gonna get a new commitment. We might get that boy Jet from Cal. We might get him. I'd have loved to have the other running back that went to Oklahoma, but hey, Jetta do. So we got solid running backs on the squad. Will we tote that thing? And then, you know, D Miller could run it. They say Cam could run it. So we're gonna have the running backs to run and no Shador. So I know we gonna try to emphasize on run. But will it be there? That's the thing, will it be there? I know Sway gonna have that O-line. He had him in January. He had him in February, week in March. Now he got him maybe the rest of April. But I know May, June, and July, they gonna be working. So we gonna have an opportunity to really run it. I just don't know how the running game gonna look. I want it to look real good. But I don't know if it's gonna be real good. I just don't know if that thing gonna hit like that. I don't know if it's gonna hit like that. I want it to. I want it to be where we sure enough got first down after first down after first down. Like, that's what I want. But I don't know how it's gonna pan out. Missy Willard, you say week 17, day 2. 1 Samuel 11 through 13, Psalms 38, and Acts 9. Let's get it. Mac, what's happening? Terry, what's good? Regina E, PC. Miss Harris. Coach Dre, what's good? K World. Miss Cloud, Miss Beverly. Mac, hey man, it be like that, don't it, TC? Cuff, you say no doubt the wide receiver core is the best, close to being elite. Hey, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about that. Miss Willis, what's good? Shane, what's happening? Boxing, what's good? Yeah, I want that thing. Cub, you said Salter will help the run game open up. He will. He will. I hope it really open up, y'all. I want that thing to open up like a champion. Golly, I want that thing to open up like a champion. Y24, you said if we get kid from talking about that wide receiver that can play slot and special teams, yeah, he would be nice. He would be. He would be. Shina King, you say I made it just in time. Hey, appreciate it. Lady C, what's good? Yeah, if we could run that thing like we need to, it'll be on. C. Smith, if we could really run that thing, it's on. D. Goddess, V. Cleveland. The run game is the key to our real success, y'all. Pat Sherman don't got to find a way to tote that thing, which I know. Just every team that win the chip, they going to be running. It's not going to be a passing team. It's going to be a running team. Richard, you say if a running back gets 700 yards this year, I'll be surprised. Dog. So you don't think we going to have a 700-yard rusher this year? Dog, that's tough. What if we have 400, 400, 300? Would you be all right with that? Miss Beverly, you say so they was playing and stacking the stats. Excuse me, I don't know why I got the hiccups. I don't know, just with Travis and Shador, you know the ball was hitting that air. Guaranteed. I just really want a run game. Coach Robinson, what's good? I really want a run game this year. Mike, I appreciate it. Matt, you say you want to see these running backs. Me too. Like, I want to see if they really gonna get out there and just get out there and run that thing. They get out there and run it, we gonna be good. They get out there and run it, we gonna be good. PC, you say Prime stacking that wide receiver room will definitely make us lose a few players. Nah, because I think, well, our wide receivers, it just depends on what year them boys is. It depends on what year they is. JP, you say get that Cal running back, then we should be good with the backfield. But Prime said he wanted to, so if you get the Cal running back, he just making up for the Cal running back could be making up for AI that left, because they still was gonna get a running back. It's just now they got one. Mike, you say who the dog was? Hey, let's jump into that next subject. Prime in year 3, y'all. Coach Prime in year 3. I think we gonna be solid. I think we gonna be real solid. I had solid, I had good, I had 5. We gonna be in that ballpark, solid, good, or 5. Like what I realized about Coach Prime is on his recruiting, we will have enough guys to make it work. We gonna have enough guys to make it work. Like the first year, we had enough guys to make it work. It just got sour. Like we ain't pull it off, but we coulda. We got enough to make it work right now. We have enough where it'll work. Like, yes, we got BYU. I keep telling y'all this. BYU is a team. Arizona State still gonna be a team. Iowa State gonna be a team. K-State gonna be a team. TCU should be straight. Houston ain't gonna be no pushover. West Virginia. I'm trying to think, do we got one more? Who was that last one? Can't think of the last team. Is it a Utah? Yeah, it seems like we always play Utah. I think it's Utah. So with those teams, them solid teams, yo. Them some solid teams. Like, you got to be able to rock with them. Now, Utah coach going to be on the back end. He's ready to retire. They got the other coach in Wade. So that coach ready to take over and implement his new stuff. But can you beat all them? We beat the brakes off of Utah. They look like they were fighting, but we still beat them. I just feel like we can have a solid season to a good season to a 5 season. It just all depends on how everything moving. Like, even a side note, not even in just with overall the Georgia Tech game. Me and my business partner were looking at the Georgia Tech game, was just talking about it, and he like, bro, Georgia Tech returning their quarterback, Georgia Tech returning their running back, Georgia Tech got some wideouts. Georgia Tech O-line probably gonna be straight. I ain't just dived off into them, but they should be solid. So if you got it like that, that thing, hey, it's gonna be on. If you got it like that, it's gonna be on. At this point, you rocking with some heavyweights. You gotta come in there and really that pop, 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 like you really gotta come with it. And I feel like with all those teams, you gotta be able to run it. That's why the running game still come in handy. You gotta be able to throw it, which we will be able to do. Our defense, I think our defense really is our secret to success, is the defense. But I also feel that you got to have an offense that can go out and produce. Like I was thinking about Cam Ward yesterday. Cam Ward was out there throwing it, right? And they offense was always in the game, but they ain't had no defense. We know we gonna have a 5-5 defense. Can our offense match our defense? Because I feel like our defense is gonna be real on point. If our defense can be top tier at every level, and our offense can match it, then we got a solid year. We got a real solid year. So you can't play with Georgia Tech. Wyoming ain't gonna be no pushover. I know that sounds crazy, but they ain't gonna be no pushover. Delaware, they Conference USA, but they used to winning when they was at D1 AA, but now they Conference USA. I still feel like they gonna be all right. Should them be games we just roll call on people and get the next group in, the second string in, get your Juju in, let him do his thing, get your all the ballers who want to get in that really may not get in this year, can they do their thing? You just never know, but I feel like this can be a great year. Anything 8 wins or better to me is solid. 8 and 9 is solid season. 10 win is a good season. 11 and 12, that's a great season. So that's my solid, good, great, or /5. If you got all that, you sitting in the winner lane. But to compete, just to compete right now, you got to be able to go and whop BYU in the mouth. Whop. Arizona State, hit them with an uppercut. Whop. Iowa State. Bop, bop. K-State. Whop. Them the name brand teams. Then you got Rich Rod at West Virginia now, so he ready to install back in them the way he used to, but I don't know if he going to have the players to do that. I don't know if he going to have the players to do that, but that's going to be the game plan with them to can we handle this schedule, man? Can we roll call on this schedule? Rob, you say don't count Gibson out? Yeah. Gibson nice. Gibson nice. If they all come do what they gotta do, we'll be good. Larry, what's happening? You say really happy Ben got that scholarship? I am too. He deserved it. And we've been talking about it for a long time. Go Gators, what's happening? 863 in the building. TC, what's good? You say we solid? Yeah, I love CC. Ty, you say BYU coming? Yeah, hey, right to the crib too. Right to the crib. If we could go into that game undefeated, we sure gonna be looking good. Hopefully we can go into that game undefeated. Shane, nah, I ain't sleeping on Delaware. I know they are. I know they're gonna be sad. Larry, you say we going to the Utah game? I mean the Wyoming game? I ain't thinking about that one. Monet, you say, I know we are not talking about this now, but the disrespect on Shador is crazy. Yeah, that's why I do it on my NFL talk. I do that NFL talk today for y'all. We'll talk about it. Ms. Beverly, you say we got to be focused with the mindset. You got to at all times. At all times. And Utah is a away game. See, we're going to have to come with it. Because you know they ain't going to be playing at the crib. Southbound, you said Georgia Tech definitely going to run. Yes. They got some wide receivers they could throw it to too now. But they going to run it. They are going to run. It's just, will we have enough to shut all that stuff down? Y24, you say BYU fans are the nicest and classiest. Interact with them at the Alamo game. Well, I wonder how they going to act if we get some of their players. Ooh, that thing going to get real. Matt, you say they tried their best to... Yeah, they do. That's why we're going to talk about that thing. Robert, you say if we start 5-0, yeah, I want to. I want to. Ooh, I want to. It ain't going to be easy. Ms. Claire, you say, do the tight ends also help in the run game? Yes, they will. They will. They definitely will. They definitely will. Hey, John, what's happening? You say you calling the 10 and 2 year? I count that as a real good year. That'll be a real good year. But you want to have that 5-5 year, you got to get 11 or 12. The real, what's happening? Miss Kimberly, what's good? Mike, say, Cole, hold on, can we get, hey, appreciate it. Hey, Mike say smash that like button. He said, if you in, you might as well hit it. Shanks, you say we definitely got to use AJ. Well, if we can get, yeah. Hey, we get him, it's on. It's definitely on. But you just never know how that thing gonna turn out. We building though. You see Prime building it. You see him building it. Matt, you say Georgia Tech is not to be played with. That program is different now. How I feel in Atlanta with them, Matt? Like how they operate, like how the city feel about them. This Kim, what's happening? Yeah, if we could really hit Georgia Tech in the mouth game one, pop. Like my business partner, that's all he been talking about. He say, bro, game one is the real game. Like, what can you do with Georgia Tech? See, me, I know Georgia Tech good, but I'm kind of leery because I know everybody got crunk off that Georgia Tech game, but I mean that Georgia game, but Georgia wasn't really what the Georgia that we know to be. But let's jump into that next segment. Prime is building for the future as we speak. He already got Juju, so that's taking care of the quarterback situation. Honestly, I don't know how 26 is going to be. It just depends on what we do in December. If we get another veteran quarterback, I don't know how 26 is going to be. But let's say 26 is Juju. So you got 26 Juju, 27 Juju. So I know for 2 years, we should have Juju. I don't know if he'll stay after that, if he ball out in 26 and 27. But let's say he come back for year 28. Year 28. Not year 28, but 2028. If he come back for that year, Coach Prime would be done locked up the future because he'd be done locked that thing up. So he looking at the future with Juju. You got Gibson. Gibson should be a 3-year starter, or I ain't gonna say a 3 to a 4-year starter. Gibson should be. X should be the same. JoJo Williams gonna give us at least 2 years at the wide receiver spot. D Miller should give us another 2 years. Cam should give us at least 2 years. So we kind of set in the wide receiver world. Running backs, Micah maybe gonna give us 2 more years. Hood probably will give us 2 more years. Some of our old linemen, they younger, but some of them older as well. So you just don't know how to call it. So you can see the future getting built. You can see the younger guys that we get, the recruits that we got that's younger, that are sitting there ready. They waiting on their opportunity. We done went younger on the D-line, younger on the O-line. So we're bringing in the younger guys. But at the same time, Coach building the now as well. So I think it's going to be a mixture of both for a while, but the future is getting built. The quarterback is there. We got a young linebacker. We probably going to get some more. We got some young D linemen. We don't really have that many young secondary people. We got Branch, the only young secondary person. Branch really about the only young secondary person. He really is, because I know Coach and Hood should stay maybe 1 more year after this, possibly depending on how he take off. DJ Hood, if he take off, he gone. But if he not, he's here for another year. So you can count that as kind of like building for the future. Because if he can get 3 years up out of him. TB, I don't know if he a true sophomore or a redshirt sophomore, but he got time. He probably going to give us another year. So it looked good. It looked good. It's just you got to keep on building that thing. You got to keep building. And I want to see Coach Prime have that with the younger guys where we develop that thing. Where you get them but we don't bring in enough of the younger guys because we keep having to try to I think we're still in that catch-up mode. That's why one of our segments, if we make it to it, where we at? Are we elite yet or close to it? So trying to just get that right chemistry. This year was more freshman guys than the previous year seemed like. So will that continue to trend up where our guys keep going up? Like you got the freshmen and they turn into sophomores or the redshirt freshmen and they just keep growing. But now you got all prime guys in and not that many transfers in. Which I know we're gonna have transfers, but you wanna get transfers, but you wanna build your squad so good that you ain't really dealing with all transfers like that the whole time. Like, you want them, but not so many. Not saying we got a lot now, but I'm just saying the build for the now and the future, we got to keep mixing it until we can mix it out to where you only picking the elite guys of the portal. Like, you could really go get the elite guys. If you can get the elite guys, now you sitting in a different situation where the Oklahoma the Cal running back that transferred to Oklahoma, he looking at us like, yeah. Marshall Faulk got y'all right. Let me come over there and run that thing. Or the whole offense booming like that. Let me run that. Let me come do my thing. So I think that's going to be more so with how that O-line play be. That O-line right, then we right. And I see Matt with Carter up there. You know, Carter is a true sophomore. So to me, I think Carter going to stay both years. So you get good time out of him. I think Carter going to stay all four. With Jordan Seaton, I think Jordan Seaton gonna be gone after he'll give us this year, and then next year. He would give us this year, but next year, Jordan Seaton out of there. So he gonna give us 25 because he got to. He gonna give us 26 because he got to. After that, Jordan gone. Jordan, I think they'll have Jordan technically for the first round. Now, if he don't get that first round grade, he'll come back. But it all depends on how good he could be this year. If Jordan C could represent this year, he could make it where he could leave after year 26. But that ain't what we hoping for, but you know, it is what it is. Let me see what y'all talking about. DM, what's good? CT, you said get the Georgia Bulldogs running back. I thought he committed already. I thought he committed. Now, Miss Harris, what's good? Matt, you say Georgia Tech is respected now, especially since they beat Georgia. They didn't beat them, but it seemed like they beat them. Ali, you say, got to set the tone game one. We do. Hey, INQ, you say Georgia fans talking. Hey, they should be. They should be. Monet, you say Georgia Tech is respected and people still rock with Georgia. Yeah. Robert, you said 26. They after the top two linebackers. We got to go get them. Sharp, you say one of the freshmen that hit the portal from CU linked up with Georgia Tech. Oh. That thing, wow. Technically, T, you say, I feel you truly never set with the transfer portal. Do your best to set it up, but someone will always lead. You right. It seems like everybody be ready to jump. They trying to jump ship, but they be jumping ship now. They'll jump that ship. They'll get up out of there. I guess the portal save you, and then it hurts you all in one. Johnny, you say there's nothing guaranteed with the NIL era, but I hope, yeah. Y'all right. I guess at this point, you just got to get what you can get. At the end of the day, now that y'all saying that, you got to get what you can get. The real, you say, will we close the deal with Javion Thomas, the running back? If he coming on a visit, Marshall Faulk and Johnny Mack and in that running back room had to entice him with something to make him want to come visit. Or he just looking in the landscape like, they got running backs. Prime saying he gonna run it. I'm gonna go on over there. I feel like he will come because We need a back. Johnny Mack done said it. Marshall saying it. They gonna get in there and tell him, bro, we need a home run hitter. I don't know if he's a home run hitter or a smash it for the 2 yards. That's the type of 2 backs they say they need. So, and y'all say he got 3 years left, but if he done played a year and he played this year, if he cut up, he might be gone. Brandon, what's happening? Rob, you say, why everybody leaving Alabama? I don't know. Lady C, you said Cash Cleveland with Coach Philolo's, they said. He could go that route. He could. Justin, what's happening? Jefferson City. Shane, you say you think any of the other guys that came to visit on the day of spring game secretly committed? They could, but what you waiting on? Sabrina, it's like, why wait? You coming as, now unless you talking about the young guys, but if they transfer guys, what they waiting on? Let's get it. TCU say, as long as the foundation is solid, you can continue to build. You can, but it's so much pressure to keep rolling. You got to come with that thing week in and week out. You got to come with that at all times. But hey, let's jump into that next subject. Colorado. Yeah, I said it. Colorado wide receivers and DBs. Are they the best in the Big 12? Now, I'm going to start with my DBs first. I'm going to start with my DBs. I think our DBs are like the best in the nation. I think our DBs the best in the nation. I really think our DBs are the best in the nation. DJ McKinney could be a draft pick. Colton Hood could be a draft pick. TB could be a draft pick. Preston Hodge could be a draft pick. Carter could be a draft pick. That's 5 DBs right there, y'all. That could be a draft pick. 5. I don't know what Carter gonna run in the 40, but he should give us a 4.4 or 4.5. TB probably around the same thing, 4.4, 4.5. Hopefully. DJ McKinney should be a 4.4 or 4.5. Hood should give me like a 4.3 or 4.4. Preston Hodge is probably gonna give me a 4.4 or 4.5. Yo, that secondary right there. That's not even including my young guys. That ain't even including my young guys. That's not even including that Branch could turn into be that boy. That's not even including that Branch could turn into be something special. So, I forgot RJ. RJ Johnson. He done jumped out there. RJ Johnson done jumped out there. So, the way he out there doing it, he looked like he could be a draft pick. I'm just saying, it looked like guys that should have a shot to the lead. Now, I don't know how fast RJ Johnson is. I'm going to say a 4.4, 4.5. But I believe that secondary like that. Okay, now you jump on the wide receiver side. Omarion Miller should be a draft pick. JoJo Williams should be a draft pick. That's 2. Now, Sincere Brown, he could turn himself into a draft pick. Gibson could have himself being a draft pick later down the line. D. Miller could turn himself into a draft pick. Cam looked nice out there, could turn himself into a draft pick. So you got a mixture with the young and the old on offense. Now, on top of that, they're putting in them reps. And what I mean by reps, they getting their reps on their offense. Defense getting their defense on reps. Then they come and do one-on-ones. They come and do 7-on-7s. Like, when you come and doing all that, you gonna be good. You do it like that, you gonna be in a great situation. So all I'm looking at is it looked like we got some that could we be the best in the Big 12? In the Big 12, I'm trying to think. And I go look more into it. But secondary, the DBs, I know we like that. Wide receivers, I know we solid. Because I don't really see nobody, hold on, y'all. Our wide receivers, Omarion Miller, to me, I'm gonna have to look deep into it, but Omarion Miller might be the best wide receiver in the Big 12 right now. Like, just when he get in the game, how much of an impact he make. Now, can he do that game in and game out? That's what we about to see this year. Can he do it game in and game out? I think he got the opportunity. I don't know how he gonna do it, but he definitely gonna have the opportunity. So with them getting them reps in, our DBs going against our wide receivers, them boys you gonna make yourself elite over the summer. You got from January to 9, you was making yourself elite. Now you have from April through July getting yourself elite. I think we up there, y'all. I know the wide receivers gonna have to prove themselves. I think in the secondary, we like that. And the wide receivers, y'all maybe want them to prove themselves, but I feel like they good. I feel like we real solid. Cause O gonna get his. JoJo gonna get his. I don't know what Sincere Brown gonna do, but I'm assuming he's gonna get his. That's 3 wide receivers that's guaranteed to dog you out there. Like, I feel like you can't help but be getting better. So I think that is a situation where we winning. Like, you like, yeah, boy, you out there getting it. You out there really, really getting it. So I think we have that, y'all, where we really have a squad on offense and defense like that. But let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see what you talking about. Kay, you say you don't agree? Where you got us at? MB, you say the dog's coming, just wait. I want him to. I surely want him to. Patrick, what's happening? Yeah, I surely want him to. Golly, I want him to. You just never know how that thing gonna go. DM, you say that's a fact. I don't say it. It feel like we got it. Rich, you say DB's best in the Big 12, wide receivers best in the nation. Ooh, I think I would flip it. See, I'm the other way. I'm thinking DB's best in the nation, wide receivers maybe best in the Big 12. I'm gonna flip it on that. Terry, what's good? I don't know, Ali. I don't know about Hood injury. Monet, you say RJ. Yeah, I thought about him close to the end. Matt, you say Miller is the fastest on the team right now. Omarion Miller? Oh. All right. Hey, that boy got that gas. Lady C, you say Charlie brother came for a visit. If they like him like that. Y24, you said T.R. Parks. Yeah, but we got to see what they do. I'm going by what I know that's already like that. TC, you say Colorado will have another Heisman in 2025. Hey, we're going to talk about it. That's my next segment. Truth be told, you say that's true about the DBs, but if you get the right linebackers and D tackles, talking about college football, ooh, if we could put it together, on defense, which I feel like we can, yeah, we gonna rock. Rock, baby. Jay Smooth, what's happening? Richard, you said O is like top 5 in the nation. Yeah, he is good. Now, I don't know where I put him at in the nation. I don't know, because you got You got that wide receiver that's sure enough fire at Alabama. You got the wide receiver that's at Ohio State that's sure enough fire. I don't know where you put it. Deion, you said Coach Prime got some talented players and more to come. Stay tuned. We ready. You know I'm watching. Big Reg, you said if you put Old Miller and JoJo outside and put Sincere and Slot, oof, golly. They gonna rock. Rob, you say our defense will average 18 points. I hope they do go less than that. Hope they go less than that. Yo, let's jump into that last segment well, I think I'm gonna make this the last segment. No, what's happening? You say Omarion Miller, one of the best wide receivers in the Big 12? Yeah. Black, what's happening? Secondary gonna be elite? Yeah. Hey, so let's jump into it. Can Coach Prime make another Heisman? Can Coach Prime make another Heisman? Because he made one in Travis Hunter. Him and Shador, they was on. They made one. So with him and Travis Hunter, they made a Heisman. They made one. So will they make one this year? Can K-Salt be the one that's made into a Heisman winner? Can we win it? What would we have to do to get in the Heisman race and to really have an opportunity to get the Heisman Trophy? What would we really have to do? Would K-Salt have to lead us to a 11-1 season or 12-0 season? I think the only person can get it is K-Salt. I just think he the only one that can get it, because if you throw it to Omarion Miller, he would have to make those spectacular catches every game, all game, and they would have to be, the boy would have to probably average by 150 to 200 yards a game. Like, you got to do something out this world for us to get it again with just only a one-position player. See, the reason why I think K-Salt, depending on how Coach Prime them use him, because if he's giving you 100 yards a game, 150, 200, if he give it to you like that, and he throw for 200 to 300 yards a game every week, and we run through and we end up 10-0 or 11-0, and then let's say if he can go undefeated, if we could go one loss or undefeated, I think K-Salt, if he's playing like that, clearing 100 yards to 200 yards a game rushing. I know y'all might be saying, dang, how you gonna do that? It's just the fact that he could pull off and go 75 out the gate, pull off and go 30 out the gate, pull off and go another 15. You know what I'm saying? 100 to 150 to 200 rushing. And then with him throwing, I think they could pull it off. Because, see, you know for a fact, Shador was going to throw the ball and he was going to hit Travis Hunter. And once Travis Hunter, basically, by the time we hit UCF and he did that Heisman in front of me, because, you know, hey, as soon as he did that Heisman, I said, man, I'm pretty much in the record books forever. I'll always be a part of that play. Once he hit that Heisman, that pretty much, they was going to stamp that. They was going to stamp that the rest of the year. Travis and Shador, they was going to get that. They was going to stamp that Heisman. So now that Coach Prime got to put a new guy in the light, K-Salt is the next guy up. He is our next Heisman. Well, on this year's team, 2025 roster, I would put him as the best option to get the Heisman. I wouldn't really put nobody else up there to get that Heisman. Just him. Maybe Omarion Miller will be my next guy, but he'll have to cut up. Any other wide receivers, they would have to go up and beyond a normal situation. So I'm going to go with K-Salt if we go this year. Now, we looking into the future. And could Coach Prime get one in the future? I would bring it to a Juju. Because I know they're going to let him throw it. I don't think Juju going to be no type of runner. I think he's going to be more of a 3,000 to a 4,000 yard passer. With K-Salt, I'm looking for 2,500 to 3,000 yards passing. But with Juju, when he's ready, I don't know if he'll be ready at any time this year. I don't know if he'll be ready in 26, and not saying he won't be. I'm just saying I don't know. Whenever he's ready, then we gonna be good. Whenever he is ready, we will surely be ready to tackle something. So K-Salt, my guy for this year, for 2025, Juju would be my guy if he starts in 26. Juju would be my guy for 26 if he starts in 26. Not saying he could win it that year, but that would be the guy I think could win it. I don't know if Coach Prime got another Heisman Trophy up on his belt before he is all said and done, but K-Salt will give him an opportunity this year. Juju will give him time in the future. Juju will give him time in the future. But right now, y'all, this K-Salt opportunity to go put your name up there with the elites. This, man, if I'm K-Salt, I'm working on that playbook so hard because I know if I play my cards right, I could pull a Cam Ward. Or I could put myself in the day 1 or day 2 of the draft. That's the type of situation he could be in. I don't know if it's going to play out like that, but that's the situation he could be in. And I know he see it. I know he see it. I surely would be looking at it. I'd be looking to see what I can get. Let me get off in there. Let me get off in there. Mike, what's happening? You say no more Heismans for a while. You think we done for it? You think Prime them, that's it? Sabrina, you said K-Salt, Dre Miller, and I-17. If they play I-17 like they played Travis Hunter, then he will have an opportunity if they play him like that. I don't know if they're going to play him like that. Dre Miller, he would have to be catching that thing and running that thing. Dre Miller would have to have, for him to even get close to win the Heisman, Dre Miller have to have 100 yards rushing and 100 yards receiving each game. Each game to just even knock on the door. Or they let him run the ball and he run it like a champion. Big Red, you say all K-Salt have to do is have a Cordell Stewart type of season, we good? Yeah. Carl, you say, got in the building late. Hey, appreciate it. No, you said, Omarion Miller is a great talent, but he has to play a full season before y'all start talking that craziness. He got the opportunity. It's in his hands right now to dominate. Virginia E, you say we are mainly focused on winning. Everything else is great. Yeah, anything extra be on the icing on the top, but yeah, we do just want the wins. But if K-Salt out there doing it, he gonna have an opportunity. RMJ, you said K-Salt 2 rushed and 3 pass TDs against Georgia Tech. If he had that, we done beat the brakes off them. I don't know if he gonna have that type of game. That's a big boy game right there. Y24, you say they are trying to give the Heisman to Arch Man in front of John. They are. You know I cover that on that Texas channel. Texas football with Colin Moore. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead. We gonna talk about that. They are trying to basically give it to him, but he got to go out there and earn it. Matt, you say comfortable with K-Salt star, let Juju build up. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. DM, you said Colin, if K-Salt gets 1,000 yards rushing and 1,500 to, he gotta have 2,500. He gotta get us at least, hold up, y'all. What time it was. I had to see what time it was. Hey, look, K-Salt could be the man. K-Salt could definitely be the man for us. It's just how that thing gonna turn out. Yo, I'm telling y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming on. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Appreciate y'all locking in. Thank you for making this an amazing show. Amazing Every day I come, I know I'm blessed because y'all gonna be there with me. So I appreciate that. I thank y'all for that. Today, somewhere around 7 o'clock, 7:30, I do my NFL segment. That NFL talk, we're gonna do that NFL talk. You know, we're gonna talk about some buffs that's in the getting ready for the NFL, but we're gonna do that NFL talk. But also, if you haven't subscribed to Life in Football, please do so. Rock out with me. I'm coming on Monday through Friday, and you know I'm coming on the weekend. So Monday through Friday at 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Now tomorrow, y'all, I don't think I'm gonna be able to come on. Tomorrow I might not be able to come on. I'll come on later that day. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably come on later that day because, or I might come on early in the morning. I might try to come on early in the morning or pre-recorded or something because my daughter got a soccer game tomorrow and she won like student of the month again or the 9 weeks, so they going out to eat again, so I got to go out to eat with her. But hey, blessings to y'all. If you haven't subscribed to College Football with Cola Moore, please do so. If you haven't subscribed to Texas Football with Cola Moore, please do so. Hey, blessings to y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Holla at y'all. Holla at y'all.